Taiwan's capital was hit by a series of earthquakes overnight into the early hours of Tuesday, April 23. The Central Weather Administration said the strongest was a magnitude 6.3 tremor originating in eastern Hualien. According to the Central Weather Administration, the first strong quake was a magnitude 5.5 that hit on Monday, April 22 at around 5:08 p.m. It could be felt in the capital, Taipei. According to AFP reporters and witnesses, a series of aftershocks and quakes followed the earthquake with two intense tremors hitting one after another around 2:30 a.m. on Tuesday. The Central Weather Administration said a magnitude 6 quake had hit at 2:26 a.m., followed 6 minutes later by the magnitude 6.3 tremor. The Central Weather Administration recorded dozens more smaller tremors over the rest of the night, with a new one every few minutes. On April 3, the Hualien region was the epicenter of a magnitude 7.4 quake, causing landslides that blocked off roads around the mountainous region, while buildings in the main Hualien city were badly damaged. At least 17 were killed in that quake, with the latest body found in a quarry on April 13. The Department of Migrant Workers says it has not received any report of Filipinos injured in the series of earthquakes that rocked Taiwan's Hualien County overnight in the early hours of Tuesday. Citing initial reports, the DMW says its migrant workers' offices in Taiwan were immediately placed on alert after the series of quakes, with the strongest reaching 6.3 magnitude. The agency adds the migrant workers' offices in Taiwan are closely working with the Manila Economic Cultural Office to ascertain the safety of our OFWs. The first strong quake, a magnitude 5.5, hit on Monday at around 5:08 p.m., according to the Central Weather Administration. That was followed by a series of aftershocks and quakes, with two intense tremors hitting one after another around 2:30 a.m. Tuesday, according to reports. Motorists traversing the Edsa-Kamuning flyover in Quezon City are expected to endure 6 months of more grueling and heavier traffic when the Department of Public Works and Highways partially closes it for repairs. The Metropolitan Manila Development Authority says the southbound lane of the structure would be closed to private vehicles from May 1 to October 25, 2024. In a press conference, MMDA Acting Chairman Romando Artes advises motorists to avoid the area as redecking works would take up half of the flyover's 3 lanes. The lane for the EDSA Carousel busway would remain open for the duration of the repairs. DPWH National Capital Region Planning Section Chief Brian Briones says the closure would pave the way for the 360-day retrofitting and strengthening of the flyover to prepare it for the possible strong earthquake. Based on a study of the Japan International Cooperation Agency, the structure was among the 43 critical bridges in Metro Manila that could collapse if the big one, a hypothetical magnitude 7.2 earthquake caused by the movement of the West Valley Fault, should hit Metro Manila.